all know Ian Garry, he's in the UFC. We all know Conor McGregor, he's in the UFC. You don't need me to talk about those guys. You already know them. So
Did you interview him on your show, Ian Garry?
never, never,
Okay.
never. I just spoke to him in DMs and stuff. I had an interview scheduled with him before the before the shit went down with this team. So okay, let me just give some context. Whenever he was fighting for the welterweight title at Cage Warriors, the week of that fight, his team released him, and they weren't going to help him with anything from the weight cut to cornering. Like the guy was alone pretty much, and he had to go and fight that welterweight title with no corner man or anything like that. Now Paul Hughes, being a personal friend from me and Garry, and being from a a totally different team, he offered to hold the towel and hold the bottle and give him the towel and the water bottle in between rounds and stuff like that, and give him advice based on him as a fighter, and um, after him winning the welterweight title, then he canceled the interview because we were supposed to have a post fight interview, but obviously things went on with this team and all that, and he needed some time and this and that stuff. Then after that, he got into the UFC, and things kind of took off for him, and yeah, we never got that interview done. So yeah, that's the one that got away, I guess.
Do you know why his team? What was behind that? Did you hear anything?
Um, I do know the reasons, but I'll talk specifically on what the official reason is and not what I know in addition to it. But what happened was um, his girlfriend or fiance wife, I think I think he's married now, right? His wife, I think it is, yeah. Um, which at the time was his girlfriend, yes, Layla. She wanted to be on his corner for the fight, which meant because this was during pandemic times, Cage Warriors stipulation was you can only have two corner men to keep things small, and reduce the risk of coronavirus transmission and all that. So she was saying, and she was asking Ian, can I be in the corner with you? Which then meant that instead of his two coaches, he would have to drop one of them and have her. And from my understanding, he put that across to his coach and he says, this has to happen. I want her in my corner for this fight. The coach said, that's not happening. Absolutely not. And whatever happened in addition to that escalated to the point where the coach was like, okay, you're out of the team. I'm having none of this pretty much. And yeah, he was released from Team KF at the time, and that was that. So he was then fighting under his own name, so as an independent fighter, competing for that welterweight title.